Oh my god.
What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blazed.
And I'm Glacier the Iceborn.
And we're Reaction Dragons. And if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Just do it! Thanks so much for the support, guys. Now what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
Been looking forward to this. It's the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, Season 1, Episode 1, A Shadow of the Past.
A Shadow of the Past. We are finally here, ladies and gentlemen. The most expensive show ever made. What can I say? You know, I'll be honest. I haven't seen the Hobbit trilogy, but obviously I've seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy multiple times. One of the best trilogies ever made. Kind of goes without saying.
Yeah. Well, at least to kind of, before I let Ember go into it, I'll give Ember some credit because I have seen all the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogy, but Ember's been educating me before this intro, so he's been doing some homework for me.
Well, here's the thing. I want to treat this lore and this show with the same respect that I treat Game of Thrones and, of course, House of the Dragon, which we're doing now. Because it's just, I feel like it's even more complex and more dense than even the Song of Ice and Fire lore. So what I'm going to do is try to like go off of what I learned just by watching videos, taking notes and things like that. And this is kind of set me up for this time period. And then, of course, we're going to need your guys' help as far as filling all the little details, because it would take fucking forever to try to sit there and like learn all this shit. But
right, especially that we didn't read any books. I haven't read any books.
Yeah, this is what I learned so far, and this is kind of just like set us up for Rings of Power. So essentially, you know, this takes place in the Second Age, from what I learned, and all the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Hobbit trilogy, that was all Third Age. So this is essentially like thousands of years before any of that shit ever happened. So the good thing here is it's like I feel we're gonna get brand new characters, but there are certain characters that are. Some are immortal essentially, and some are like just live a long time, like the elves, for example. So they're gonna be, even if they do prequels about the First Age, they're probably gonna have some of the elves in there as well. So
it's almost like though when you told me something about when you told me about the elves, how long they live, versus like I think Smaug, or maybe saying his name wrong, the dragon in the Hobbit series, he was like around 180, close to 200 years old before he got passed on. And I think in House of Dragons, Balerion, like the dragons tend to live like a couple hundreds of years, not like thousands of years, and elves live thousands of years. Like, oh, I guess. Yeah. It almost makes me feel like even though I'm part of the Dragon Squad, I almost want to be an elf because they live longest. They're almost like
even half elves live long.
They're like they're
Viltrumites.
Viltrumites. They live thousands of years. Like that's insane to fathom about.
Yeah, but what we have here, so you have, you know, the Second Age, essentially when the rings were forged, and then you see, if you remember the prologue from the Fellowship of the Ring, and then this big-ass war with Sauron, who had, you know, essentially there was 19 rings. 3 went to the elves, 7 went to the dwarves, 9 went to the men of the realm, and then Sauron was secretly building obviously his ring of Sauron that controlled all of them. So that whole prologue in the Fellowship of the Ring kind of set up, I guess, what happens at the end of the Second Age. But this shit's probably like leading up to even the forging of the ring. But you have the main character, Galadriel, who was, you know, Cate Blanchett in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. She's like the Lady of Light, I believe. She's old as fuck. Like she's lived around and seen like the First Age, all the crazy shit that happened in the First Age. And you have Elrond, who is he was the Elf Lord in Rivendell. He played by Hugo Weaving, and he's gonna be a younger version of himself, which I think is the same actor that played young Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. If you watch, like when you see young Elrond, it looks just like him. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. But he's like essentially a baby compared to Galadriel. And during the First Age, it's crazy. Like what I learned is you had like before the First Age, there was this like era called the Years of Trees, I think, where you had like these 2 big ass trees. One was like a glowy gold one was a silver one. It was pretty much those trees like supplied all the light in the world. And there was this land of Valar, like these I guess they were like godlike creatures. I don't know if they were pure elves. I'm guessing they were pure elves, but they were like these godlike creatures that essentially were like creators in terms of like everything that we know about Middle Earth today. And I think their kingdom was called Tyrion, and with these 2 trees, at some point the trees were destroyed, and what was left of them, like whatever leaves or fruits, essentially created the sun and the moon. That was the end of the Years of Trees, and that brought in the First Age. During the First Age was kind of like the Valars were creating these servants. I want to say they were called Maors, and sorry, I'm butchering the names. Essentially, they were like servants to the Valars, which are again these like godlike creatures, but even the servants were powerful as fuck, because one of them was Sauron, one of them was Gandalf. I think they made a couple of those Balrogs, like those frog-ass ones, that one of them that we thought killed Gandalf.
And this is during the First Age.
This is during the First Age, all the shit was going on.
And then this is thousands of years ago, by the way.
Thousands years ago.
That's fucking crazy. So the wizards even live long as fuck.
Oh, for sure. And then one of the Valar was evil. I think his name was Malcor. He also went by Morgoth. He was like an evil one that they had to like wage war against, which I think was called the War of Wrath, which that essentially brought it into the First Age and brought us into the Second Age, which is where this show takes place.
Right, where Voldemort shows up.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Crazy as shit. Like I just love learning about this lore, because when there's so much history involved, it's crazy. The men in this time period, cool thing too, they come from a land called Numenor, I want to say. And essentially with these humans, these are like almost like this like ancestors of the current humans from the Third Age, because these are like, they're almost like elves. Like I think they even like breed with elves because Elrond's half elf, half Numenorian. Yeah. I think Elrond has a brother who is the same, but I guess with half elves they get to choose if they want to live forever or eventually be mortal and die. And I think Elrond chose to be immortal, and his brother chose to be mortal. But I think he ended up being the king of Numenor. But he ended up like dying of old age.
Yeah, stupid question because again, you're teaching me stuff here in the Dragon Squad by teaching me. If they choose to be immortal, I mean, pretty much exactly what it means. They don't die, or eventually
they can't die of old age. They can still be killed. But
yeah, right. That's what I meant. Can they die of old age still?
Yeah, they can't die of old age, but they can be killed.
Okay.
So yeah, that's crazy that I found that out about Elrond. But essentially, Numenor is like this ancient land. At some point, I think something happens to it. I don't think it's around in the Third Age, so it'll be crazy to see what happens there. And then as far as like what happened to the 9 men, of course we know from the Fellowship of the Ring, they were corrupted by Sauron. And they were turned into those Nazgûls, those frog-ass Dark Riders. Yep. And one of them, like the leader of them, was called the Witch King. So I wonder if we're gonna see them when they were still men, maybe like younger versions, before they even get the ring, because a lot of this is going to be before the rings are forged, and then maybe we'll see whoever becomes the Witch King. Is kind of what I was thinking, like maybe origin stories of those characters.
And I'm wondering, I mean, it might be completely irrelevant, we might not even get it, but dragons, or what they were writing, if those were even considered dragons, because if you watch The Hobbit, obviously Smaug looks way different than compared to
maybe they are dragons in this era, so we'll find out. And then other than that, I mean, to some of the new characters we're going to get in here, I know like instead of like hobbits, we're not getting any hobbits, but they're called Harfoots. They're essentially like pre-Hobbit, they're like ancestors of the hobbits. And so hoping that like with this show, some of it is like flashbacks of the first age, so we can kind of see some of this shit. Maybe we'll see Malcor, maybe we'll see like when Sauron was just a servant and what happened to him, because I guess like when somehow Malcor got defeated, he fell into some like black void or something, and then Sauron went into hiding. So maybe in the second age, it's showing him like coming out of hiding.
What was exciting is we're going from this lore right into House of Dragons on Sunday.
Yeah, it's 2 completely different maps, 2 completely different lores, but both of them equally great. So anyways, that's enough talking. We're going to get right into this episode because it's over an hour long, and I'm ready to jump into this shit. Glacier, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, and I'm ready to see if Ember ends up calling anyone a Targaryen because we mixed the houses up, but I'm ready.
You're horrible at names, so if anybody's got to be on watch alert, it's your ass. Other than that, guys, take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. Engagement does lead to more views. As usual, you can catch the full-length watch along with this much more of our content on our Patreon. Shout out to resistant patrons. Really appreciate you guys. With that being said, let's fucking go.
Thing is evil in the beginning. And there was a time when the world was so young. There had not yet been a sunrise, but even then...
Beautiful shot.
So there's no sunrise, but there's still light. So this might be like the like the years of trees or whatever.
Wherever they're filming this looks amazing.
I think it's New Zealand.
Is it finished yet?
That must be Galadriel. The clarity is incredible. It's like I'm watching on a 5K TV. Oh, hey. Magic origami. Wow. Haters.
Wow, you're assholes.
I told you it wouldn't float.
Punch him in the throat.
Put his head under the water till the bubbles stop.
Get off me!
Punch him.
Lose your footing again, Galadriel.
Yep. So she's a little girl. This must be thousands of years ago.
It was a good ship, sister.
I made it just as you taught me.
Oh, it's her brother. Okay.
The lights shine just as brightly reflected in the water as they do in the sky. How am I to know which lights to follow?
Damn, bars. Oh, come on. I want to know the answer.
Secrets.
Do the ears
That
is
seems
crazy.
so simple.
The most important truths often are. But you must learn to discern them for yourself. I won't always be here to speak them to you.
I'm guessing your brother gets killed at some point.
Damn.
Oh, no. Tyrion, I think.
No, never mind. I thought it was smoke. That's just clouds. We're still straight.
Elven Kingdom. No, those are the trees.
Thought our light would never dim.
Yep.
So when the great foe Morgoth destroyed the very light of our home.
Some more.
Oh yeah, that's you said there's no sunlight. The trees are giving all that light. Fuck. Yeah, we ain't putting up with that shit. We want our light back. This ain't Alaska.
Went to war.
Brother too.
Frog.
And we're sailing.
Finrod was probably one of them.
We left Valinor to a distant realm.
Middle Earth.
Snow as Middle Earth.
Right,
oh shit!
Damn, and eagles. Fuck.
Come on, brother.
This must be the War of Wrath. Oh my god, that was an orc.
They said it would be over
God
quickly.
damn.
But the war left Middle Earth.
Gosh.
Jeez, like underwater. What a shot. Damn. Whatever he whispered to you is probably gonna come in handy like thousands of years later.
Look, that's like a different shot. She looks just a little bit older there.
The contrast with like their white gowns and like the blackness everywhere. Jesus.
Under the command of his most devoted servant, a cruel and cunning sorcerer. They called him Sauron.
Damn, it looks fucking badass.
They vowed to seek him out and destroy him.
Fuck, there's her
But
brother.
Sauron found him first.
So did Sauron kill him 1-on-1?
With a symbol even our wisest could not discern.
These shots are
At the ends of
incredible.
the earth, we hunted Sauron.
I need to learn to roll my R's better. Sauron.
Threat at last was ended. I wish I could be one
Assassin's
of them.
Creed, Castlevania video games. Damn, she's like, I'm still going. Keep up. I wonder if that's the kid that was throwing the stones.
Maybe.
Looks kind of similar.
It's been years since the last orc was sighted. How long can living flesh endure where even sunlight fears to tread?
Damn. She knows Sauron's alive, probably.
Oh, weren't you the one that threw rocks at my
We're
shit?
losing the light.
Damn, didn't even acknowledge what you said.
We are
Damn, it's like,
there.
yeah. Like twin pillars.
Where you get shot? Oh shit, lighting strike again, please.
Yeah, you're about to see the perspective of how big this shit is.
No.
Oh my god.
We're at his castle. Let's go.
My hand is past feeling.
This place is so evil, our torches give off no warmth. This way.
That's horrifying.
Damn, it's ominous.
Definitely forging some shit here.
Fuck.
These orcs were meddling with the powers of the unseen world.
Oh my god.
Some dark sorcery of old.
They're almost like vampires.
Yeah.
Not hide the mark of one whose very hand is flame unquenched.
Damn. The sigil of Sauron.
Never mind. Sorry, I've been fucking with
Paranoid. There's no orcs here. He's safe.
Looks like there's something
Oh,
crawling
it's
around
right
there.
there. Oh shit! Snow troll.
Oh shit.
Oh hell to the no. Like that's cute. Let's see how good you are.
Fuck you.
Oh, my turn. God damn. You're dead. Oh my god, you're dead. Jeez. Hammer fist.
Throwing his back and getting in the neck.
Bro, it looks incredible though.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
I'll take you
All your
out.
bones broken. That sword is sick. Let's go. Adria.
So nasty
Yeah.
with it.
Take out his limbs.
Bitch.
Chop that wood. Single-handedly. And I don't have to look at the body.
He's like, this is bullshit. You came in my lair.
Done.
We march at first light.
Damn. Oh no.
Damn, they're in mutiny here? Like, no, we're done.
Then you shall do
Damn.
so alone.
I'm not surprised with him. He's had enough.
So
He's
what are
like,
they
okay,
doing?
snow trolls is where I draw the line. Fuck this.
That was our intro.
All that intro. That was epic. Are these men, I'm guessing?
Look like a badger. Maybe a fox.
More likely a half-foot.
Ah.
Dangerous creatures they are.
How dangerous can they be? Damn, Harfoot. Dangerous creatures they are. Yeah, that's food.
I don't look dangerous. They're probably like, hey man,
They're a resourceful civilization.
like, we don't fuck with you unless you fuck with us. It seems like.
Damn, see?
Yeah,
They
there's
didn't
like.
even engage. They've been hiding. Damn, even the baby knew to stop crying.
Can I cry again? Yep. Yeah, that's book.
Yeah, I love this.
Yep, look, that was there.
Yeah, the antler carriers.
Travelers, at this time of year.
It's an omen, I warrant you.
More likely they just got lost. That's it. Has to be the reason.
There's only 2 of them.
It's already written in the book, so.
You see.
Damn, clean ass berries. Num nums. I mean, hopefully it doesn't give you diarrhea.
No, we don't care.
I mean, I heard if you step on those berries, you can, you know, make a little wine. Something ominous. Oh shit! Yeah, that's not good.
Dog.
Right up there.
Is it hiding up there? Yeah. All right, get out of here.
Oh, is that the same dog that, remember that in Return of the King? I forget which movie that knocked him off in the water. Knocked the king off.
Maybe.
Well, there he is.
Oh shit! I think it is.
Like a spring rain over the bones of a
Must be Elrond.
Dead animal.
Herald Elrond. The council regrets to inform you, you won't be permitted to attend the next session. Elf Lords only.
Damn, he doesn't have that title yet. This is way before that.
Your friend has arrived.
She is here. Why didn't you say so?
That should have been the first thing out of your mouth. My girl, I'm trying to spit game to.
The Galadriel?
Let's go. Yeah, imageries. They sound everything. Check all boxes. When it's the most expensive show, you're checking all boxes.
Oh yeah, they're showing their money up as Galadriel.
Commander of the Northern Armies, warrior of the wastelands. I half expected you to arrive caked in grime and mud.
So I'm guessing she went home, huh?
Tell me everything.
He's still out there. The question now is where?
I want to hear about you.
Now let's catch up. And you have to try harder than that.
King directly.
It was not your company who defied you out there, but rather you who defied the High King.
Damn. I mean, you were pretty gun-ho, but...
He has chosen to honor your accomplishments, rather than dwell upon your insolence.
Yeah, so don't push your luck.
Test him again. You may find him less receptive than you might have hoped.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give you a warning.
Damn, the High King must not be fucked with.
I wonder if there's trouble. Down south.
And what concern is that of yours, Eleanor Brandyfoot?
I can't help but feel there's wonders in this world.
You got that Bilbo Baggins energy.
But we Harfoots are free from the worries of the wide world. We're safe.
See, Harfoot's like stick to tradition, and Eleanor wants to explore.
Yeah, I get it. I would be too. Like, I don't know. I got like you like see your whole timeline there.
Yeah, you like, know how your whole life is. Every day is kind of the same.
And then eventually I get old, die, and that's it.
But I feel like something is happening because like they see the travelers, see the wolf. Maybe it means that like a storm's coming and it's bringing this shit like this way.
So for centuries now, these soldiers have swept across crag and crevice, washing away the last remnants of our...
Damn, man. I wonder if he wrote the speech.
Yeah, we did it for you.
That our days of war are over.
Oh, shit.
See, Galadriel doesn't believe it. She's kind of going along with it. Damn, that stare.
They will be escorted to the Grey Havens and granted passage across the sea to dwell for all eternity.
Damn.
Damn.
The undying lands of Valinor.
Yeah, they're going back to like their homeland, Valinor, where the trees used to be, I think.
She goes, that's why you wanted me to wait, you politician.
That's right, I wanted you to hear the good news. And then decide if you want to pursue
this.
Shit. Like, it's a great thing. You get to go back home.
Ooh, that one looks like Momo.
Oh, that butterfly firework.
No, pay attention to Momo. Don't ever say about the butterfly.
You're not allowed to say Momo for the next 20 years. Matter of fact, raise your hand when you want to talk to me.
God. Damn, his brother. Her brother. Yeah, she's like, I still want to honor you.
Carved in the tree.
This is the gift of your king.
A gift I have decided to refuse.
Ooh.
It is only natural to feel conflicted.
I am grateful you have not known evil as I have.
Ooh, I've seen shit.
But you have not seen what I've seen.
I have seen my share.
You have not seen what I have seen.
She goes, you're not listening.
Yeah, I repeat myself.
Only in the blessed realm can that which is broken in you be healed. Go, and I promise you, if but a whisper of a rumor of the threat you perceive proves true, I will not rest until it is put right.
I mean, it's fair. He just wants her to be happy.
Yeah.
And not stress about this anymore. I feel like, yeah, he's like looking at it from the perspective, oh, I mean, there's literally no orcs. You didn't find anything. I get it. You're just kind of like bound by this promise you made to your brother, but...
So I want to see Sauron dead on my end of my sword. Then I'll be able to...
But I feel like she has a sixth sense and not just like a an urge to complete something.
We know it's right, too.
And she's right, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. But where is he hiding?
I wonder if she has like visions, though, because then... What's her name? Aragorn's wife, Erwin, I think. Didn't she have like visions of him getting older?
I think so.
So I think the elves, some of the elves maybe can see the future. Oh shit. A reindeer? Is it elf
Really
too?
been a fortnight already. Ah, well, little to report. Let's go around, I'm afraid.
Everyone's looking at him like they looked at The Witcher in the first episode of The Witcher.
Was a row over a girl. His eye was lazy, hers overactive, if you take my meaning.
Yeah. His armor has like the same etching as like those talking trees.
Oh, you're right. Now you look at it, yeah.
So do these elves live in that forest then, I'm guessing?
What day was he here?
Oh, let it go, knife ears.
It's contempt for elves.
The lump was in with died off 1,000 years ago. When are you people gonna let the past go?
God, you people. What do you mean, you people?
Past is with us all, whether we like it or not.
Our true king will return and pry us right out from under your pointy boots.
Fire.
Damn. Oh!
Damn.
He's still trying to keep the peace. Even though this guy's being an asshole.
I saved your ass, so take that as something.
We don't know his history. Like maybe his parents got killed in a battle and like elves didn't save him or something.
Yeah,
or maybe elves killed his parents. I don't know.
Or they just want to be able to. They kind of want to let it go too.
She's human.
Well, shit, I don't care.
Obviously, human-elf relationships can work.
I had to trade with another healer who was passing through.
Also, they have healing properties.
Are there healers among your kind?
There are. But we call them artificers.
And I hope
Yeah,
you
like-
find Alfred flowers beautiful.
It's like Romeo and Juliet, pretty much.
Yeah.
How was it? Did you draw some water?
Oh, he knows what's up.
Supposed to being disbanded.
We're leaving.
I like their armor. You're right. I think that it looks just like the trees.
Damn, he feels like it looks like he's like incomplete too, or maybe because they're like their watch is over or whatever. He's gonna be further away from that girl.
But I wonder if he was going there more for, like you said, incomplete, or more like he wanted to be around her.
It's literally what I just said.
The blood of those who stood with Morgoth still darkens their veins.
That was long ago, Watchwood.
So he was there for Argoth?
Well, I'll go down there and let her know, like, hey, look.
Be like, come with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Say what you wish to say.
I have
Come on,
said it
tell her.
already, 100 times over, in every way but words.
Ooh,
damn,
what a line.
There's a man here for you.
She's like, I want you to say with words though.
You could just give her a look.
Help me.
She's got some sort of sickness.
Damn, foaming at the mouth, mad cow disease. Oh my god, yeah, she's gonna die. Yeah, that means there's evil nearby.
Mighty sweet back of his well the other day. Who told you that? Everybody. Maybe that's why your father run off like he's done. My father didn't run off. Then what happened to him?
Yeah.
Sounds like jewelry or weapons. Oh shit, that looks like something from Sauron?
Why is it down there though?
Yeah, it's the same sigil. Same.
Watch it.
Don't touch it, machine gun smelly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's property of Sauron. God, just like the ring almost.
Look at his eyes, I love the reflection there. Damn.
Is it the same shit where it's like gonna be actively looking for Sauron, like it wants to be found?
That's crazy how powerful he is though. Like certain things that not just
Yeah.
the ring, he can show visions. Like remember even when she was in that cave.
It's crazy how like the different storylines are starting to connect.
You believe it does exist. Set your mind at peace about it. What you did was right for Galadriel and for Middle-earth.
It's hard to see what is right when friendship and duty are mingled.
Oh, he's conflicted.
Are you acquainted with the work of Lord Celebrimbor?
Lord Celebrimbor.
Greatest of elven smiths, of course.
He is about to embark on a new project, one of singular importance.
Oh, he's gonna forge the rings?
Decided that you will be working with him.
Yeah, Lord Celebrimbor. He's like,
He's like, I'm about to make some clean ass shit.
I'm about to make you a clean ass Infinity Gauntlet, baby.
First, the big people.
Look at that moon.
Now the stars. Eyes open when they should be sleeping. Like they're watching for something.
Watching for what?
Brandyfoot, with your father's nose and always poking us into trouble.
It's frog ass hair.
Yeah, he feels like there's some kind of omen. Something's coming.
Something in her head just popped up. What are you talking about?
What are you, the townsfolk of Holden?
Very, I should hope. I was born there.
The people of Holden were known for having been especially strong in their loyalty to Morgoth.
That's why the elves don't trust them, because some of them are loyal to Morgoth. Yeah, everybody's looking up at the sky like some shit's about to go down.
Yep.
Well, you guys are looking at the fire brewing. Oh, damn. Hordern set ablaze.
Oh, shit.
Who did that?
We were right here. Oh, no. Love the aerial shots of the map.
Yeah.
Now we're in the
Yeah, like the
sea.
map's like coming to life.
Armor sick.
Oh, the aerial shot.
Okay, so this is like a ritual almost.
Yeah.
Because like for me, it's like, all right, I'm tired of holding this sword like this.
Yeah, you no longer need your swords. War's over. No more armor. It's pretty much like going to heaven, I would imagine. Because you get to go back to your home place for all eternity.
Oh yeah, just like when they were kids. Same outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't want to let it go.
She's like, fuck. She probably felt like guilty, like I'm letting go of my brother's wish.
Yeah, letting go of his memory almost. Oh my god, what a shot!
I feel like I'm going to heaven
it's
too.
Like, yeah, it's like heaven. Damn, they all just sing in choir voice.
Reminds me of a Rick and Morty episode. Yeah, the clay people.
I mean, this does look. This maybe it's not ominous.
Our bird's like, yeah, it's not ominous. We're flying around. Stop being.
I thought they were escaping. They were circling the ship.
Yeah, we're circling. Stop thinking negative.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like wow, circle. Oh my god.
But I stopped singing. We're not even standing in line anymore. Fuck.
I'm about to catch a holy ghost.
Look at her. She can't even fully enjoy it.
A ship floats, and a stone cannot.
Remember, what light do I follow?
Yeah. Oh shit. That can't be good. Asteroid? I bet everybody can see that shit. Except for them because they're blinded by the light.
Well, she can't turn that shit around, can she?
It's crazy.
Oh shit. So...
Oh yeah, I think that's Sauron.
Sauron's like, oh, you think I'm flying like Homelander? Get out of here.
I'm coming back for my shit. Oh damn, the trees.
Yeah.
Sound design's crazy. Don't.
But where can she go? She's on the fucking boat. The boat's going one way. She's gonna jump off and just swim?
How am I to know which lights to follow?
What did your brother whisper in your ear?
Sometimes we cannot know until we have touched the darkness.
Ooh. It's so simple.
Sometimes we can't know until we touch the darkness.
Who's that figure?
Well, she's crying. She's like, I know, I'm so close. What the fuck is that?
Bro, this sounds so fucking epic right now.
I know.
Oh, actually, yeah, I will swim.
You guys
do
go ahead.
Exactly that. Oh my god! It's like it. Oh yeah, it's like the gates of heaven open up.
I guess once maybe you cross there, you can't come back. I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like another plane of existence. I wonder if that was like the shadow of like one of the Valar that like welcomes them in. That opens the.
I would go through. I mean, I get her purpose, but I'm not sitting in the ocean swimming back.
She's like, I gotta take her Sauron. So. Yeah, that's not good. That's what happened to the cow. But yeah, I think Galadriel was right.
Oh,
of course, Eleanor's the one that finds it. Ground zero.
What is it? Show me. Who the fuck is that?
Damn. Is that supposed to be Sauron?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, I got a frog ass sigil, yeah.
I don't think that is him. I don't know. Fuck you.
Like, if you want to find out, keep watching. Holy shit, what an epic first episode. Shadow of the Past, Glacier, what you think?
I mean, I can go on a whole 30-minute outro about just the imagery.
Yeah, cinematography. I mean, they spent every penny of however many hundreds of millions of dollars that they spent on this show, and it shows. Like, everything just looks like it's in like super high definition, 4K, 5K. But not just that, it's like the way they pick their shots, the wide shots, the set pieces, the locations.
Yeah,
everything's top notch.
And then the character, like the way they do it, like the introduction to these characters, it's like I just wonder how far they can go with it. Meaning, like, how many seasons are we going to get out of them? How many seasons can we milk?
Well, they're already good for 4 seasons right out the gate. So
and that's not surprising. That's not surprising.
Yeah, when you look out, and not even that, like it's all that is just great, but without a good story, without an epic storytelling and great acting, the actress that's playing Galadriel is killing it. That one scene where it like zooms on her face and she's like a single tear comes out.
Yep.
Because she's just so like overwhelmed by the light coming from. She's so overwhelmed by the light coming from Villanor. She's like, holy shit! But at the same time, she's and then we finally get what her brother's saying to her. Like sometimes to like, what do you say? Sometimes to really know the light, you have to touch the darkness.
Yep. And she's like, what light do I follow? How do I know?
Exactly. That's the only way you know. It's something that he said. She's like, it's really that simple. And he's like, sometimes the most truest things in the world are that simple. So,
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I love that whole prologue they did too. I feel like it was kind of showing us what happened during. I feel like that was during the years of the trees because the trees were still there, and it showed how Morgoth destroyed the trees, and then it was like darkness. And then from what I read, they take whatever remnants are for those trees, and they created the sun and the moon, and then that kind of brought in the first age. And then during the first age, it was essentially that war of wrath that Galadriel's brother was a part of, and that's pretty much where he got murked by Sauron. And he had the sigil, it almost looks like a pitchfork, like a trident, on his body, and then she at that point she took his sword and she's like, oh, I'm gonna make a vow to finish what you started.
Yeah.
And that's why the whole episode, even though everybody feels like it's peacetime, we haven't seen any orcs in God knows how many hundreds of years, and so everybody's ready to just like pack it up, but there's nothing to see. Like, we're ready to go. And it's cool too, like, because whatever this elven like this army, I guess you can say, like, once they're finished with their duty, their reward is almost to like going back to Valinor is almost like going to heaven. That's what it seemed like. Like the gates open up like pearly gates, like the clouds just parted. And I feel like that shadowy figure is one of the Valar. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it was just like a big towering figure. It seemed like it was almost like a god like figure. And I get it, they earned it, but like, and even with Elrond is telling Galadriel, like, look, you know, there's no more, wartime is over. Like, you deserve happiness. You deserve like to go here for all eternity and just be peaceful and just go, at least go there for a little bit and like just see if your mood doesn't change. I get it, you have all this confliction inside because you feel like you don't have closure on what happened to your brother. You don't have revenge or whatever the case, you know, justice for Finron. But
he also said, he's like, if I could get one whiff,
one whiff, then I'm there by your side. You know, I don't know if he saw the asteroid, because you know the king Gil-galad saw that shit. I don't know if Elrond saw it, but if he did, that's like a whole line of danger. Like, oh yeah, I felt that danger, baby.
Yeah, but she's in a good. I mean, props to her for swimming back. I want to be diving in that ocean, but
she's
who or fuck is that landed in the meteor?
I mean, it looks like a human, but obviously humans don't just crash land in meteors. So I'm guessing that may have been Sauron, because there's so much ominous like vibes coming from like everybody around Middle Earth was watching that asteroid, and the fact that it happened right when what's her name, Bronwyn's son reveals that he has like a piece of Sauron. I don't know if that was a sword or some kind of relic, but it belonged to Sauron, and it kind of had the same vibes as the ring. Like, it wants to be found.
What's crazy is like, why? I mean, if that is Sauron, why is he almost freaking naked? He looks like an old wrinkly man. Why
what do you
is
say to crash landing an asteroid being in a 3-piece suit?
Yeah, where's his armor at? Why is he even in the meter, and why is he naked to begin with?
He's like, don't worry about it. You'll find out in due time. Just worry about me bringing the smoke. You know how it ends.
I'm probably a creepy old man that's owner of Momo.
If you say Momo one motherfucking time, I'm gonna take a Momo doll and shove it up your glacier ass. I swear to God.
No, you put a respect on his name. We're watching shows. There's a lot of people that are watching this because this is a big show. It's one of the high budget shows. I want to use this platform to give respect to Momo.
All the energy you put into Momo, how about you put it into learning names around this motherfucker? Because I guarantee all runs walking around like, I bet you can't even say my name, let alone spell my name.
How powerful is he? Tell me the truth.
How powerful is who?
Who, you know who I want to say. It rhymes with blow blow.
Momo is a non-factor here. He would have been freezing in the first 5 seconds of this episode on those fucking ice glaciers.
No, you know damn well he would have been able to fight.
Can we please get on topic?
We're gonna get on topic of the show because I'm about to turn it back if you give me a second. Momo, if he wasn't here in this ice glacier scene, he would have been able to take on that fucking troll they fought. How about we talk about that then?
That snow troll would have taken Momo and used him as a human or as a lemur toothpick, and then chewed him up like bubblegum, and then shit him out because he was bored. So, can we please stay on topic with the boss of the hour, which is Galadriel, because she obviously took a snow troll on by herself.
That was clean, though. All the only person that is like, oh, I'm going to give you the sword as a ramp to jump on, and you do the rest.
And her whole squad was like, yeah, sorry, snow trolls where we draw the line. We're not built for this shit, so we're ready to go home now.
We're laying down our swords like, no, we fought the snow troll. That's the boss fight. And, like, well, I don't know. We probably grabbed his name, and I don't remember. I apologize. I called him the guy that threw the rocks at the swan. I don't know if it's the same kid or not. Could be totally off, but he was like, man, this thing's like centuries old. So whoever left this is probably already dead. So I need to lay down my fucking sword.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, they've been through the mud. They're going through blizzards and shit. They're pretty much, like, for being pretty much like immortal creatures, they're like, yeah, we're close to death. Like, we're supposed to be living for thousands and thousands of years. I'm not trying to die here on this mountain. So, but I mean, yeah, with Galadriel, I feel like she's gonna be pretty much taking this shit on. She's gonna be the spearhead of this whole like taking on Sauron. But it's crazy all the different characters. We get introductions to the different lands, and we're gonna see how they're all gonna connect. Because then we go over to the Harfoots, and I love how their whole culture is like they pretty much like kind of just do the same thing day and night. They just like love their culture. They pretty much take care of their own. They don't try to venture out. But you can see with Eleanor. What was her name? Eleanor Brandyfoot. She kind of has like the Bilbo Baggins energy, where she wants to explore and go on adventures, and she likes to like hunt for berries, even though she almost got that wolf energy. And she's the one that ultimately like finds the crash site of that meteor. So I'm wondering with Sauron, like if that is Sauron, if he's gonna start out where he's like just evil, straight evil, or does he start out where he's manipulative, or he comes across as like your best? I don't know like what the angle is gonna be, because when we see Elrond, I guess Elrond is on a new mission to pretty much hang out or become an apprentice or something to Lord. So yeah, Elrond is pretty much going to become like an apprentice to Lord Celebrimbor, which they say is like a brilliant artiste and a smith. So I'm wondering if the big mission that Gil-galad is talking about is him forging the rings.
Right.
And that's the case. If that's the case, then we know that, you know, he forges 19 rings, but how does Sauron know how to forge the ring above all?
Right.
I'm wondering if he like somehow learned it from this guy. That's the guy that's forging the ring.
Yep. And I like how it doesn't matter what show we watch, whether it's The Witcher, Dragon Prince, Dragon Prince, Dota's Dragon Blood, elves and humans seem to have always like a beef. And all those and all the lore.
But in here, Middle Earth, I mean, Elrond's a half elf, which means that I believe is one of his parents was human, but I think it was one of the Numenor. But I think Elrond's the other half is Numenor, which are like the high humans, like the ones that live for a long ass time. So I guess there's just levels to it, because when we go to Arondir, he's an elf. I guess he lives in the woods with those talking trees because his whole armor. And
I think you call it right. They end up showing the trees too.
Yeah, they end up showing the trees. So I think he lives in those woods. But essentially, he has like a Romeo and Juliet romance with Bronwyn. But you can see, like, I don't know if those humans are just like, I don't want to say lesser humans, but it seems like they're not the Numenors. I don't feel. I feel like they kind of like are living like a slum life, and you can see that there's definitely beef there. Like they look at each other almost like in like a racist type of way. But like for the elves, they feel like the town that they're from. Sorry, there's like a million different vocabulary here. The Hordern town. I feel like they were saying that the people of Hordern were allies with Mogoth. Maybe that's why they have like ill feelings toward those humans. But maybe the humans just like kind of feel that hatred, that disdain, or that contempt for them, and they kind of just say the feelings mutual. Or where the humans rely on the elves to help like save them from something, and they weren't there, and that's how they feel pissed off. I don't know. It'd be interesting to know like where the beef.
Yeah, because there was that asshole in the bar, and he was an asshole to his friend anyway.
Yeah, called Machine Gun Smelly. But yeah, like pretty much. Yeah, with the son, I feel like he's gonna get the smoke, and that's crazy because I feel like Bronwyn's gonna leave with Arondir, and she's gonna leave her son in that town. Like I'll be back in a little bit.
She did. She
pretty much left. So
now they're at a burning.
Now Horden's burned to the ground. So it's like shit. Who did that? I mean, obviously we know there's evil afoot because that cow is like foaming at the mouth, and the udders are squirting out. Like I thought it was blood, but it was like this black ooze, evil ass ooze, the same shit that you could see on the veins of that leaf. That
cow's like, don't assume that it's evil. It's just dark milk. It's chocolate milk, baby.
I ain't never seen no chocolate milk.
No, the Nesquik bunny gave me what it is, and that's what I do now.
No, the devil, this Lucifer, son of the morning, gave you that shit. Fucking, I tried to mad cowsies, but goddamn. But yeah, so I mean, again, it's just crazy how you're seeing these different factions, and you're kind of seeing obviously Sauron's the one thing that's going to connect them all together. So it'd be great to see like throughout the season, because I don't know how many years this whole like between all 4 or 5, how many seasons they're gonna do, how many thousands of years it spans. But it'd be crazy to see how all of these different factions come together. Yeah, we haven't really seen any dwarfs yet in this episode, so it'd be cool to see them. You know, I want to see Khazad Dûm in its full glory. So we'll see the next episode.
And I want to see if we get a visual of Morgoth.
I mean, I feel like we have to get some kind of flashback just to kind of like, because he really like show, like bring home how dangerous he was. Because if pretty much Sauron is his bitch, and you know how froggy Sauron is, and that speaks volumes. And plus, if he was one of the Valar, he's pretty much like a god, I feel.
And I want to know what changed him, like you said, because I was asking you earlier off camera, the Valar, are they mainly evil? You're like, no, they're mainly good. It was him that was an asshole.
Yeah, so I wonder what his MO was. Like, did he just want to seek power?
Like, what made him go rogue? He's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe that'll be for a different prequel, but that'll be cool to at least get, like, one episode or one sequence of, like, what was it that drove him to, like, go evil and cause this war wrath to begin with. But other than that, I mean, yeah, there's so many other things that we could tie. I'm trying to see if I feel like we kind of nailed most of the stuff in this episode. And sorry again if we're butchering names, but yeah, I mean, I'm just interested to see as far as like,
wait, what were those
if that person is sold on, like, what's his angle going to be? Like, as far as like, is he going to be recruiting his orcs? Are the orcs still in hiding? Because I feel like it's not just a snow troll that was in that froggy ass castle. I feel like there's maybe some orcs that are just in hiding.
Right.
And he's gonna get a recruitment and build an army essentially.
And were those hunters or whatever they were called with the look like dragon wings, or like I was making a joke about Rocky and Bullwinkle? Are they antlers? The antlers, or were they from the same town that Bronwyn was?
Possibly. I mean, they were considered travelers, and it seems like they're part of, like, because the what's his name, Sadok, the guy that's pretty much like the historian.
Okay.
Of the Harfoots, like those travelers are part of like the season, so they like come at like a certain time of the year. That's how you can look in the book, like, oh, they are coming. That means that, you know, this season's coming, or whatever the case.
Well, yeah, that book was like badass because like, oh, it's like almost like
it's like a Harfoot
Google
Bible.
search. Like, oh, let me go over here because let me see. The stars look like this, and the stars look like this.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but you can see that he knew some shit was going down. So but yeah, I just want to see how, because that whole scene, that whole ending scene, one with all of the elven like soldiers going into Valinor. Like the whole, like how heavenly it was. I was thinking that the birds flying away was more ominous, like when birds fly away from a storm, but they were just kind of circling the ship. But at the same time, there was an ominous vibe. Like she was getting this vibe, like damn, like heaven's here waiting for me, but there's still something. And my brother said, you know, sometimes to truly know the light, you got to touch the darkness.
Right.
So, and yeah, I don't know how long of a swim that is, but I mean, whatever. She's a goat, so she can handle it. But other than that, this show is amazing already. Can't wait for the second episode. Final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, final thoughts. Entertaining from start to finish. I was captivated. I was engaged as soon as the first shot. You don't even need a lot of that. Like I said, don't even need a lot of action. Just the visuals itself, the acting, the sound design. You know, like all jokes aside with the whole Momo stuff, this show's amazing. Can't wait for the next one. I'm glad they gave us 2 episodes. Can't wait to watch the second one. Dragon certified.
Yeah, more importantly, like I'm glad that like as we watch each episode, I'll be excited to get more lore. Because I feel like with this show, they're not really like explaining on a silver platter. Like, I mean, they are with the map. They're kind of. I love how they're doing like how the map is kind of like integrated, like as a smooth transition from scene to scene. When you're changing locations, but they're not like really spelling it out for you, like which factions go where. You're kind of figuring out just like being in the context of the conversations of like who they are. So I'll be excited to kind of like learn all the little details. And of course, we need your guys' help with that. I will call you guys the middle of the squad. But yeah, this show is worth every penny that they spent on it. Can't wait to see more. Dragon certified, fucking hit it. And there you have it, guys. Another one of the books for questions. What you guys thinking there in Dratsko Land? For you guys, for the diehard, you know, Lord of the Rings fans, is this living up to the hype? What are your gripes with it, if any? What do you guys think so far? I mean, yeah, you can't really have any gripes visually, because visually this is one of the best looking shows I've seen already. And I mean, any other Easter eggs with any of like the pre-first stage stuff, like we were talking about the Years of the Trees, and with Morgoth specifically, like how froggy of a nemesis is he? How powerful are the Valars? Are they pretty much like godlike creatures? Are they elves? Any other details, let us know down below.
Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you like what you see, you can check out more videos right now. But until next time, we'll see you next time.